Hello, my wonderful Pisces. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today's video will be your general reading for the week here. So, pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. I will be starting off with a couple of oracles and we will dive into tarot from there. Just wanted to quickly state if you would like to see more general readings on the channel as opposed to just love readings, you can let me know by hitting that like button or leaving me a comment down below. So, let's just dive in here and see what's going on for you this week, Pisces. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we had a card come out for you guys, fresh start. Okay, so you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Okay, so this card kind of speaks for itself here, Pisces. I do feel like there is a new beginning for you, kind of giving me the energy of the Fool card, right? Maybe you taking a leap of faith towards something, you building up the courage to leave your comfort zone, but there is a brand new beginning here, and you may even be in the early stages of like planting some sort of seeds, right? So if this is like a business, maybe you are starting from scratch, or maybe it is an idea that you've had for a very long time, but you're finally getting started. Okay, and it says, allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to the gift that you've been given. So this is actually a gift. Maybe for some of you it feels like a blessing in disguise because I do see energetically that you're having to maybe release something in order to have this new beginning, or this new beginning is coming in for you after you had to go through some sort of like a loss, or something that was very difficult for you to detach from. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to go in with the crystal healing cards here. It is a new deck, so I will be referring to the guidebook. Okay. Okay. Mahogany Obsidian. Okay, card number 28. Yeah, this is a creative process. Like you're going through a creative process. You're either creating something new, or maybe it's something you have been working on, but you weren't satisfied with the results. So you're like scrapping it and maybe even like starting from scratch here. So this is the card number 28. Some of you may have Libra placements in your chart. If that's not the case, guys, like there's definitely some sort of balance, coming in for you, or you're trying to feel you're trying to feel more balanced in your life. So something in your life as it currently could feel like there is an, imbalance in that area. We have, there we go. Okay, so it has, this crystal, it has the effect of quickly calming mental stress and anxiety. It also identifies the cause of stress and what made that problem. Life can only make itself stronger as it grows when there is a certain level of a stabilizer. This crystal helps to make and maintain these conditions. So it also makes various energy fields harmonize in many ways. Okay, so pretty much what I'm getting here, guys, is like this is a crystal that obviously helps you with your mental stress and feeling anxious, but I feel like you're getting to the root of some sort of an issue in your life. Like you're beginning to figure out where this is stemming from. Is it the fact that you feel great some days, and some days it's you feel super low, and then maybe it's like, okay, why do I feel like my energy is crashing on certain days, and maybe you're getting to the bottom of that. Maybe for others of you it's like feeling more lethargic or having a midday crash, and you're like, okay, what is where is this stemming from? Is it because I have caffeine first thing in the morning? Is that something I need to stop doing? And maybe for others of you it's something deeper, right? It could be what you're projecting onto your current life, something that is creating a block in terms of if you're having a hard time believing in yourself, or believing that you're deserving of something that you desire. And what I see is you're getting to the root of an issue. You're like, okay, why do I feel this way, or why is this happening? I really want to find a solution because I don't want it to be reoccurring. Okay. So let's see here, guys. For some of you, it could be like something you want to create, especially with the first card, but you're like, okay, is this going to work out for me? Or why do I believe that, this is going to be a tedious process? Or why do I believe that I'm not deserving of it? I just see you getting to the bottom of a reoccurring issue here. So let's see what your financial messages are. Okay. In the flow, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Wow, this is very powerful, guys. Like especially within the flow as well as fresh start here. I feel like for many of you, not only is this an energy of you surrendering, but this is an energy of you becoming very clear on what it is that you want. So this also means becoming very clear on what it is that you do not want, or what you're not willing to tolerate, or what is not making you happy in your life. And removing those things is going to create room for the things that you do want, for the things that do feel fulfilling to you. Okay. It says tap into your inner power. I feel like for many of you, this is about tapping into your intuition. Your intuition could be heightened at this time, but I also feel like it's about following your gut feeling. This is about living a purposeful life. So maybe for some of you, you are, incorporating more mindful practices, or it could just be that you want to, live a life where you feel like you're not only living in your purpose, but you're feeling fulfilled. Like maybe for some of you, you've been doing something for a very long time, even if it's for, financial reasons, like it's your job, but you don't feel that you are living in your purpose. You don't feel happy about it. So this is, about stepping into a life that you truly desire, where you're waking up every day and you're absolutely, happy about it, because it says to create the purposeful life that you really want to have. Yeah, you definitely have a definition of how you want to live or what will make you happy, but I think you're taking the necessary steps towards it now. You're like, you know what? No more distractions, no more excuses. I actually just want to focus on myself and the life that I want to live. Okay. And you're removing a block here by feeling that you are deserving of the things that you want, right? So this could be cutting out negative self-talk. This could be cutting out negative content or the things that you consume on a daily basis that impact you in maybe not the best way. Okay, guys, so I'm going to dive into tarot here, and how this is going to work is I'm going to lay out your spread, and then we will go through each card here. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups. There you are, Pisces. Queen of Wands. Okay. 10 of Wands. 5 of Swords. Okay. Very interesting energy here. Bottom of the deck for you guys is the Devil. Okay. So let's just start off with how you're feeling, the current situation. Queen of Cups, you are in your element. Okay. But you may be feeling a little sensitive this week. Okay. Whether it's, the little things are bothering you, or you're feeling easily agitated. So the advice behind the card is to, try to balance your emotions. And I understand that that is so much easier, that's much easier, sorry, said than done. But if you're finding that it's small things that are bothering you, or things that usually don't agitate you that are agitating you now, maybe it's, it's like a deeper issue, or it's just like you're having a bad week, or other aspects of your life are kind of frustrating you, and you may be projecting that onto, a relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's platonic, that sort of thing. So it is about finding that emotional balance. And I do see that you may be a little sensitive this week in terms of, again, small things bothering you, or just, feeling easily frustrated, agitated, that sort of thing. Now, what's crossing you is the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands has a lot to do with confidence. It's a very bold energy. It's about knowing what you want and fixating on that and not being distracted by opinions of others, not being distracted by people who disagree with you. Because with the Queen of Wands, it's about following your passions no matter how different it may seem. So, some of you are in a space of adversity where you may have someone around you or people, multiple people around you, who don't agree with what it is that you want to pursue, whether it's, your purpose, whether it is a job that you want to do, whether it's a lifestyle that you live. But it's not about them, it's about you, right? So, if that's not something they're fond of, that's a them problem, right? I don't know what else to tell you, Pisces. So what I have here, is essentially with what's crossing you, it can either help you or it can hinder you. So either it's, you step into your power, you say, you know what, this may be different, but I'm going to do it anyways, or you allow other people's opinions to affect you, or you allow the fact that what you want, or you allow the fact that what you want is very different to kind of cause you to be held back from actually attaining it. So it's all about you. You have free will, right, guys? And then we have the 10 of Wands here. You have been doing something on your own for a very long time. Okay, this could be you feeling like you have so many responsibilities. Maybe you work two jobs, or maybe some of you work a job and you're in school. Maybe some of you, you work and you have to take care of your children as well, and you're trying to balance a social life. Like 10 of Wands could be a very emotionally exhausting energy, and it could even be when something feels very one-sided. So for some of you, this could be pertaining to a relationship where you feel like you're doing all the work, or this relationship would fall apart if it wasn't for you. Doesn't have to be romantic. Do you feel like you're the one who checks up on your friends, but they never check up on you? Okay, well, then what does that tell you? Right? That tells you that relationship is one sided. And so, furthermore, is that something you want to continue investing in, or do you want to take a few steps back because you feel like you're overextending yourself? Okay, so these are thoughts that could be crossing your mind. For others of you with the 10 of Wands, very specific download, you feel overworked. Like you may be really good at what you do for work, but you may feel like people are demanding things from you, or like maybe your boss is wanting you to, like you're constantly on call, or you're having to pick up extra hours, and you're like, okay, look, I know I'm good at what I do, but I want some time for myself. It doesn't mean that you don't like what you do, but there are other things that you like. There are other ways that you want to spend your time as well. So this could be about making room or making time for hobbies and just things that you enjoy doing, even if it's not hobbies. Maybe you just want a day to yourself to chill out on the couch, right? Whatever it is, you feel, overworked. 10 of Wands could be very like when you're taking care of your responsibilities, you're doing what you need to do, but then you really feel like you don't have time for yourself. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Moon. So for some of you, there is a new beginning in love. This doesn't have to be in love, but it is a new beginning that is going to make you emotionally fulfilled. So what are you thinking of right now? And when I say what are you thinking of right now, what are you thinking of right now in terms of what will make you happy? Is it a new job? Is it relocating? Is it finally having the funds to purchase that car that you would like, right? What will make you happy will obviously vary. It is a general rate, but I see a new beginning that is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. So just touching on your past here, we do have the Five of Swords. So there was some sort of mental conflict that was going on. Whether this is quite literally a conflict with someone at work, or maybe a family member, or it's something that you were conflicted about in your mind. Swords energy, it does boil down to what's going on in your mind. So this could be you kind of feeling conflicted about choosing a direction to go in. He's holding three swords. There's two swords on the ground, and two of swords in tarot is about when you're kind of at what may feel like a fork in the road, right? So you're like, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I say yes? Do I say no? And it also speaks about maybe having a hard time seeing past illusions. So in the past year, something that you were confused about, you're gaining clarity on. The other thing I will say here, guys, is some of you have been conflicted in the past about an emotional loss, right? He's holding on to three swords, and three of swords in tarot is about an emotional loss, or something that you felt defeated by. This could be a falling out with a friend. This could be a breakup, and I feel like it caused you to kind of feel stuck in your thoughts. It also moved you to a space of wanting to do everything on your own. But even though you're capable of doing everything on your own, is it truly making you happy? Or Is it draining you? You know what I mean? Because sometimes just because we're capable of doing something doesn't mean that we're meant to be doing that. Or just because we could doesn't mean it's going to make us happy, right? And then in your future here, we have the moon card, which is interesting because we also have the high priestess in the same spread. Your intuition is on fire. Something that you feel intuitively guided towards, I would say take a step in that direction. For others of you, you have a gut feeling that there is a new beginning or there is some sort of change coming in for you, and you are correct. I feel like for many of you, the main message here is to trust your gut, trust your intuition. You definitely sense something is happening here and you are right about it. Okay. For others of you, there's some sort of spiritual ascension taking place. And if this is taking place for you, you may find that, some of the symptoms, if you will, would be not resonating with the same things that you used to resonate with. This could be like, the music that you listen to, the videos that you watch, this could even be the job that you used to work and you're like, you know what, this doesn't resonate with me anymore. So I do see some sort of spiritual ascension. And it could also be that you're feeling a lot more lethargic than usual. Even if you get, 9, 10 hours of sleep, you wake up and you're like, oh, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel so groggy? And it's because you are aligning with a new reality. Okay. And that's why we have fresh start as well as in the flow for you guys as well. With the moon in your future, this is about following your intuition and following your gut feeling without being distracted. You may find that something is a bit conflicting around you, whether it's, other people's opinions, whether it's the fact that you feel like your life is very different from everyone else, or you feel like you should be doing something else, whatever it is. The moon is about following, your destiny or following a path that you know is for you, even if it feels out of the norm, even if it feels like there's constantly distractions or obstacles that are put in the way. Because sometimes, guys, like obstacles are placed on your path to it's like divine's way of seeing, do you really want it as bad as you say you do, or are you going to let an obstacle allow you to feel derailed or not continue to follow your path or your purpose here. Okay. I see the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups, which could be a love offer, especially with the Ace of Cups. I did say that, like a new beginning in love, or someone who is confessing their emotions to you that is making you very happy. For some of you, you're going to be going on a date and you're going to have a hard time not thinking about this person. Like it's almost like that feeling, like that honeymoon phase, or like going on a date with someone and it felt so great and you can't stop thinking about that night. You're going to have a lot of fun with someone. This could be like going out for drinks. This could be someone who is taking you out to their favorite restaurant. But Knight of Cups and Three of Cups, someone is going to sweep you off your feet. This could be someone who's very charming, but they're making their emotions very known. And this is someone who actually wants to nurture you or cater to you. There's something about like taking you out and an experience that the both of you have that you will remember for a very long time. I do see this as a love offer because it's coming in, in the position of your external influences. So I don't think you're doing the pursuing. I think someone is pursuing you. And then I also see here, guys, like with the high priestess, like it's in your hopes or fears, right? And I feel like for some of you, it is about following your intuition, but it's also about not doubting how you feel. Like some of you have a very strong intuition, but you're like, am I right though? And then you end up being right anyways. You know what I mean? So like the next time you doubt your intuition, think back to a time where you doubted your intuition and you ended up being correct. So that alone should, contribute to why you should believe in your intuition. Very specific message for some of you, but like you guys may be psychic mediums or like tarot readers, and like you may not believe in your craft, or like if it's not about not believing in it, you have some sort of doubt. And the minute you release that doubt, even though it's easier said than done, this could work out for you. Like some of you actually receive, very important downloads, or people could really benefit from your intuition, but maybe you're in your own way in terms of, should I really start that channel? Are people really going to watch my videos? Is anyone really going to resonate with me? And the answer is yes, because the moon and the high priestess is like, it's when your intuition is absolutely top tier, right? So I feel like it could be the downloads that you're receiving. And even for some of you, if it's not about like, you don't want to be a tarot reader or a psychic medium or whatever it is, guys, it could just be like your intuition guiding you through life, right? Like this could just be you reading for yourself or just following your intuition, because I see some sort of doubt associated with it, but you feel like even when you doubt your intuition, you end up being correct. Okay, so in your outcome here, we have the Seven of Swords. So, with the Seven of Swords, guys, this could be you needing to incorporate some sort of strategy in your life, or you needing to be very careful about the people and the places and the things that you feel suspicious around. Okay, so is it someone that is coming back into your life and you're still suspicious about them? Okay, well then, maybe they don't, deserve a space in your life, or it's time for you to not make room for them. For others of you, it's you want to attain a goal for yourself, but it's about keeping it to yourself. Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be someone who is stealing from you or someone who is dishonest. This could just be your energy in terms of being strategic and keeping your, goals and plans to yourself. And then you may be speaking about it after you attain these goals. I also feel like for many of you, like you may be in more of an isolated period, or you're not really publicizing everything that you're up to. So it's not to say that, you're going to delete every single social media platform. I mean, maybe that's the case for some of you, but for others of you, it's like just being cautious with what you share. And you're going to be a mystery to many people that have had access to you, is how it's coming through to me. Okay. So, my wonderful Pisces, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.